Hello. So this is my Ghost in the Deep run that I was super excited to finish. I think this was my. I tried a few times the other day. Oh, I couldn't figure out what to put on Koraxis stress, but I tried a few times the other day, and then this was probably like my. I have at least 5 recordings that were actually like trying. I didn't really get too far because I kind of figured out survivability, and I feel like with this dungeon, like if you can survive, you're good. I solo flawless Warlord's Ruin a few months back with the Warlock, and so I thought this one, survivability wise, was a lot easier because I wasn't falling off the cliff with my Warlock, and there's less encounters. I don't know if this is harder from a solo flawless standpoint, but Warlord's Ruins was definitely an experience. This took an hour though. This was a 57-minute run, and it was pretty good. I'm mostly just gonna show damage phases. I did get a god roll that I was super excited about. I've been farming out. I've had the tonic on for, what is it called, bittersweet, the whole time, and finally I got one with bait and switch, Envious Arsenal. So it didn't have the best first and second column perks, but we'll take it. I didn't get spiked in it, sadly, but I did notice a few things in this dungeon. Like this part, I definitely did not. I started to pop my super at this part instead of just bonk tightening him because he was super annoying. I also started each round. You'll notice it. I'll go on top of Oryx and I'll kill the knight there, and then I'll kill the 2 knights on either side of the arena. I found that's the best because they have the same attack as Exderis, which is pretty annoying. They're pretty accurate, and one of those with a moth, I feel like, will kill me. I really liked the sniper in this. I don't think my damage was great with Koraxis. I'll show my build at the start, and it's a Envious Arsenal Surrounded, and I feel like Surrounded wasn't proccing the whole time, which you'll see in the damage phase. But I love Sunshot. I really couldn't find a weapon that worked better for me than Sunshot. I thought, well, I didn't try Graviton or Choir of One. Those might have worked. But any non-legendary weapon like Sally's Bane, I honestly need to get one with. I have one with Firefly. I don't have one with Incandescent. So I'll try one of those out, and maybe TJ, my friend, was suggesting to do a hot swap or just an Izanagi's Burden sniper rifle. I just like having the strand synergy. I noticed with this damage phase, okay, talking about the damage, I popped my shield and then my super, which I realized that I should just be popping my super and then let my shield just kind of carry me the rest of the damage phase. I also killed too many. This one was weird, dude. Look at where he's going. Anyway, I miss a ton of shots with Koraxis. I think a bait and switch might have just been better. I'm super excited to get there's a new, with the new event, they're dropping Cataphract. Yeah, the Cataphract one with Envious Arsenal bait and switch. So I'm excited to pick those up. But for now, I'll just use my Koraxis. I probably should have just done that chilling over there, but alas. So this is my second damage phase. I still don't really figure out that, hey, pop your super, because you can't really die. I had a couple of close calls this run. I think I'm pretty sure it's this damage phase where it's pretty close. Both of these ones just, I guess, just floating with the boss, both looking just being weird, goofy. I don't know why I left the safe spot. But oh yeah, right there. Look how low I can. It's absolutely insane. So not a great damage phase, but I think I show, yeah, pretty alright. I'm at least getting off all my, except for this one, I got off on. So, yeah. This damage phase was much better. Oh man, there's so many misstammers. These guys, they dodge this side sometimes super clean. But yeah, I started just popping this super, and this was a lot better. Just use it to break the overshield that bosses have in this dungeon. Fire away. Make sure I have full strand. I think there I killed too many ads because I need a few ads to proc surrounded. At least 3. I should hit. If I had an enhanced one, yeah, it would still be 3. But yeah, good damage phase, I think. Dropped all ammo. This is not an ideal role for a sniper rifle. The sniper rifle, it's Niam's Lance. It came out Season of the Witch. Well, it was probably out before then, but it was reprised. And the precision instrument roll on it, I like a lot, just for killing knights and practicing headshots with. I don't really use snipers a whole ton, so I just thought it was fun to use a sniper in this one. But this was probably my fastest phase. I'm just killing all of the moths as soon as they spawn, which is every time you line up the sight on the symbols. And so going through that. So this one was a pretty quick one. I did get nervous a few times in the run, and I kind of hid out in the water, and that saved my butt. 2 of the times, or both times, I had a hammer that needed to regenerate, and so I just camped out there. But I started noticing that everyone on the orcs' chest. Oh, I just got the chilling inhibitor god roll, and I was freaking out. I was like, let's go. But every time it was in his chest, it was in the left room, and I had not known that. I've mostly done this dungeon with my friends, and I've always gone in this one and that one. I just did not notice, but yeah, supering that guy is just better. His knives are just too uncoordinated sometimes, so I feel like it's just a better option for me. Okay. And this boss is pretty good to use. Just get like at least one precision hit on it, and it's pretty much cooked. I really like Sunspot Titan now. I kind of want to try Strand Titan with this dungeon. That might be fun, but just the restoration that you're getting the whole time. And kills, I'm using the Fragment War kills give me a longer restoration timer, so I feel like that negated the boss's damage the whole time. And with this guy just camped in the corner just to kill him, because if he hits you with 2 shields and then like a melee, you're cooked. So I found that was just better. And that'll be the last time I show like a full round, but I'll just show damage phases. Notice when you stagger him too, it kind of veers off to like the left or the right. So I felt like I was starting to account for that better. I'd also hit, you notice the orb at the top, I'd start hit that sometimes, and that was kind of weird. But positioning is good. Koraxis, this might be the next one, but I almost killed myself with it. But luckily its blast radius isn't too large, so you don't take too much damage. The healing grenade is just a necessity for survivability. This guy was really funny because boom, he dodges. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta pick up my hammer. dodges again because of the stagger. And so that would be funny to include him, but it's just the same old. I don't know why. I could have just used Grand Overture, or yes, last night I did a few runs and then I grinded out Grand Overture Catalyst, as well as when I got the Catalyst for Sleeper Stimulant, it was immediately irrelevant after I received it, so I didn't have to grind it out. But yeah, this one was kind of like a cook, except I didn't have Surrounded for a whole. That's the problem I feel like with the Surrounded. I've never done a damage rotation with it before, so I wanted to try it out, but just sometimes Surrounded doesn't proc, especially because the shield, I think the sunspot on my shield is just killing too many ads. So last one though. Finally, this is after 50 minutes probably of just going after it, listening to music. Normally I listen to podcasts while doing dungeons, or not podcasts, books on tape and big rants Sanderson. This one is just to have to listen to music because there's so much going on, so many symbols you're trying to remember. Got down to a sliver. I was like, okay, I don't want to die. Come over here. I was like, yeah, let's go. Let's start silver and just shooting off my heavy. And then I noticed I needed to finish her, and I was like, oh shoot, run over. So yeah, that was my run. It was pretty great. Super happy to solo Ghost of the Deep. I did not flawless it. I'll try that out when my mental fortitude comes back. But yeah, pretty good run. Just for fun, I kind of want to explain the loadout I used for it though. I think this, when did I get this? It was just a random roll I got, and I was like, oh, we'll keep it. Eames Lance, Hatch. Definitely not the roll you want, but that's the only one I had, because I just had the backup mag. I mean, I could have the quick access sling and then still get the benefits, but I thought it was kind of far away, so I was like, I think I'm good. And I really just like exploding primaries, and so I thought this was great for ad clear. I want to get my hammer back as fast as possible. I could have gone for discipline, but anytime I did damage with the power melee, I would reduce my cooldown on my grenade, so I thought that was fine. Solar Siphon, hands-on. I mean, hands-on is kind of free with the artifact. I honestly did not look at this before going into the dungeon. But as far as like, there's not really anything solar that helps out, and so mostly just did the Surrounded, melee, grenade ones. I mean, the grenade was big because this gave it weaken. I kind of liked it as a one-stop shop. It gave it weakened, the damage perk procced automatically, and so I thought that was fine. And these ones just survivability for sure. Kudos to you if you could do damage with Burning Maul, but I not want to try that. I thought what did I put on this? The shader I found was pretty nice. Pete Bog Boogie, what a classic shader. Just full strand weapon surges. For the whole time I had arc and void, and then strand loaders. For this, honestly, doing it again, I'm probably just going to put strand targeting because I was getting flinched a ton. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.